Hey, what is going on, guys? So we are here at Flatirons Mall. I had to do some editing on my main channel. That's what the time lapse is for. But yeah, other than that, we were here at Flatirons Mall, just kind of hanging out. And yeah, it is snowing yet again. And yeah, snowing yet again here in Colorado. I would imagine if you're a skier or a snowboarder, you are loving it right now because the endless snow, basically. But yeah, so basically we're just kind of chilling at the mall for now, and then eventually gonna go back home, do a check on the Target board, see how that ended up as far as like the bearings, and because yesterday I was doing a video down in my room. I will link it somewhere in the corner here and at the end of the video. But yeah, I did a video yesterday and I started to notice some rust on the trucks like literally that day. So that probably means those trucks aren't very, very good. But yeah, other than that, I would imagine the bearings didn't fare much better, but I did go get some wheels and bearings yesterday to put it on that board when it is nice and dry. And then we're probably gonna upgrade it, do an upgrade video when it's nice and dry and warm. It has to be nice, dry, and warm. Or dry and warm are the two main factors here that kind of determine whether we go out and skate or not. Well, and what kind of board I'm skating, but you know, that's debatable. But I would say I don't plan on getting another $30 Target board, so that's what we got. But other than that, just gonna hang out here at the mall, then see what's going on and see if there's anything more exciting to film here, and then maybe head back, eat a little bit, and then yeah, that is about it, all I have planned for today. So that's it. Anyway, yeah, so let's get started on this little adventure. Okay, so not a whole lot going on at the mall. Just got myself some new slip-on shoes. Yeah, gonna go head home and then give a slight analysis on that board, or take a quick look at that board, see how much it's rusted over, check the bearings, do all that good stuff. So other than that, and then maybe upgrade it. So yeah, that's about as much as I got planned for now. So see you guys at home. Okay, so for the upgrades, I got some Spitfire 52s. Yeah, Spitfire Formula 4s. Unbeatable lasting long urethane. Conical full 99 Duro. Very good wheel. And I also got some Bronson G3s. I love these bearings, and honestly, they're really good bearings. I've heard people say that they're not very good, but I've never really had much of a bad experience with them. But anyway, but yeah, like I said, there's some rusting on the trucks, if you can see that, like around the kingpin there. Not so much on the back truck here, shockingly. Yeah, these bearings roll almost worse than what they did yesterday. That's probably just from soaking them to the bone. That's not too bad. That one's worse. But yeah, other than that, cue the time lapse and get these wheels and bearings changed. So like really quick, before I continue, just look at the difference between like the Spitfire and the Speed Demon wheel. Like that's the Speed Demon, this blue and yellow one right here, then Spitfire. But look at like the width difference on that. Like, I don't know if that's just a good thing or a bad thing, honestly. And honestly, like the Spitfires, they feel just as light. I don't know if that's, but yeah, there's a bit of a side-by-side comparison there. Like the Spitfire is way wider, and these are Spitfire Jamie Foys. I've heard he's a pretty chill dude to skate with. I've never personally met him, but when I was picking these up, they noticed that these were Spitfire Jamie Foys, and said they saw him at a skate park once, and yeah, and said he was a pretty chill dude to skate with. So leave it down in the comments if you ever managed to skate with, if you've ever skated with Jamie Foy. But anyway, back to the video. Okay, so I got the wheels and bearings in, so yeah. So one thing I've noticed is look how far that bearing seems to like sit out as opposed to what the Spitfires. But yeah, other than that, just gonna have to wait till it's warmer out, fine tune the board, and doesn't have any snow on the ground. But other than that, it's got a little bit of rust around the kingpins. Which rust is on here? And one thing about these target boards is your skate tool will work, but it doesn't, it kind of slips and slides around. It may strip the bolt, like your bolts on the target boards, like the department store brands, because I don't think they are the industry size of boards, because I have one and I have this and I longboard, and literally this will fit on every single bolt on my longboard and every single other board that I've skated from, like an Element to like, so this will fit on every single board. This should fit on every single industry standard board, whether it's a longboard, skateboard, pennyboard, whatever. They should all use a similar size kingpin, truck endings. That's not too bad on the actual kingpin nut, but you can see like that. A little rust on the washer there. But yeah, like I said, every single all skate tools should work on every single board, no matter if it's a popsicle board like this or a longboard. It should work, because all bolts and whatnot should be the same size. Got some rusting on the nut down here, not the nut, the washer. But one thing I gotta give props to Speed Demons for doing right is they got the washer and the outer spacer right. Oh, hey, they actually put an inner spacer in there too. But so they did that much right. But these are supposedly ABEC 3s, and like I have said before, they're just not very good. So they're probably not bearing you really want to learn on, especially since son of a biscuit. This is what I get for taking apart the truck. Okay, so I've realized there's a problem with this board, is that this piece goes in there. On a good set of trucks, this is plastic. This is literally a plastic bit that was shoved in the trucks. A good rubber bit will never come out unless you really are itching to get it out. Like, you should never just be able to just take apart the trucks and it just fall out like that. So son of a biscuit, I'm gonna have to take apart this whole truck now, take it all off, just to put it back together. You should never have to do that. The quality truck will be able to be put back together easily and effectively, and not require you to disassemble it just to reassemble it again. So that is a reoccurring theme on most YouTube channels that do these department store boards, and that is literally the #1 complaint, is that you should never have to deassemble your skateboard to any degree just to put it back together. And that's always like my one bit of advice for new beginner skaters, is that a brand new board, a brand new complete, you should be able to walk outside and skate it as soon as you buy it. Otherwise, it's not going to be a good board. If you have to deassemble it, it's not going to be a good board. So cue another time lapse, and see you guys in a minute when I get the truck put all back together and whatnot. So yeah. Okay, so did that, and I swear these trucks are bending just a little bit from me just riding on them. But I noticed the kingpin, like the actual kingpin bolt, not the bolt, the actual kingpin itself, is a little bit rusted, but not by much. But other than that, yeah, 3 words I would use to describe this like board stock would be watered down, corporate, and plastic. Because for one, it's just a mass market board, corporate, watered down, has almost nothing, the bare minimum what a skateboard should have, so fairly watered down. And then plastic. Almost everything on here is plastic except the deck, well, and the trucks. Otherwise, basically everything else is plastic. Like the wheels, plastic, bearings, plastic, hardware, plastic. I'm pretty sure this isn't even an actual metal. It's probably just a polish over plastic. Kind of feels like metal, but I highly doubt it is. But I mean, I guess if it's rusting, then it has to be some sort of metal. But mostly everything on here is just a very big compromise and is very watered down compared to what you're going to be getting with a real board. When I say real board, I mean like Toy Machine, Land Yachts, all the big contestant players in like the skating industry that are actually going to put research and development into their boards instead of just water them down, throw them out, water them down, throw them out, and basically just an assembly line approach to what skateboarding is. So I would highly advise never get a board that's from Target, Kmart, King Super. I don't even think King Supers has a department store, but if it's Target, Walmart, Kmart, if there's still a Kmart around your house. But I would say stay away from those big department store boards. Go get yourself something from an actual skate shop. Even a mall chain will do, because they do sell actual skateboarding grade stuff, industry standard, that isn't watered down, corporate, and plastic. So that's it for the video today, guys. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And then I will see what I can possibly do with this board once it starts to form up. So see you guys next time.